In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the wattle stitch. This is a really nice stitch after we've done our first few setup rows. It's just a one row repeat, so it's nice and easy to remember, and it gives you this really nice texture. So to get started, we're going to begin with a slip knot on our hook, and we're going to chain a multiple of 3. So make as many chains as you want for your project. Just make sure that you have a number of chains that is divisible by 3. So I think I'm going to go for probably about 24 for mine. Once you've finished your chain, we can get started on the first row. Now for the first row, we're going to skip the first 2 chains and we're going to work into the 3rd chain from the hook. And we are going to single crochet into there. So 1 single crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. Then we're going to chain 1. And then we'll work a double crochet into that same chain that we've just worked into. So we've got a single crochet, a chain 1, and a double crochet all into that same chain there. Then we're going to skip 2 chains. So 1, 2, and work into the 3rd one. And we're going to repeat what we've just done. A single crochet into that chain, chain 1, and then double crochet into the same chain. And we're going to work this all the way across. So we'll skip 2 chains, 1 and 2, work into that 3rd chain, single crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet. So go ahead and repeat that all the way across until you get to the last chain. When you've worked all the way across and you've got 3 chains left unworked, we're going to pop 1 single crochet in that last chain. So just 1 single crochet on its own. We're not doing the chain 1 and the double crochet. And when you're done, this is what your first row should look like. Now to get started on our second row, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And across this row, we're going to be working into the chain spaces that we've created. So between our double and single crochets, we've got these chain spaces, and this is where we're going to be working into for this row. And we're going to be doing pretty much exactly the same as what we were doing on the previous row. As I said, this pattern is nice and repetitive. You'll be able to ease into it and sort of turn your brain off and do some mindless crocheting after a few rows. So find your first chain space, which is right here between the double crochet and the single crochet. And into here, we're going to work a single crochet, chain 1, and then a double crochet. See, that's feeling really familiar, isn't it? And then we're going to hop over this single crochet here and this double crochet here and find the next chain space. Make sure you are finding the chain space and not just this gap between these 2 stitches. And again, we're just going to single crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet. All into that same chain space. Hopping over to the next one, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and you're going to work that all the way across the row. When you get to the end of the row and you've worked into your last chain space, we're just going to pop a single crochet in the turning chain at the end of the row. And that's just going to finish off that row for us. And that is actually all you need to know in order to work the rest of this pattern. We're going to just repeat that row that we've just done. So just as a reminder, we're going to chain 1, turn, find the first chain space, single crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then just hop over to the next chain space and repeat that all the way across until you get to the very end, where you'll pop a single crochet in your turning chain. I hope you have a lot of fun working with this stitch pattern. It's a nice, easy one that you can just relax into, and it makes a really nice finished product. I'd love to know what you're using this stitch pattern for. What project are you working on? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.